So I am on my way this morning to the Staunton River in Altavista, Virginia, and gonna meet up there with it's gonna be Mitch, Anthony, Jack, and Larry, and we are gonna do some kayak camping on the Staunton River. So pretty excited for it. Larry, it's gonna be his first time ever kayak camping, so I'm excited to be there to kind of experience it along with him and kind of help him out as well along the way. This is a Friday morning. We have had rains pretty much the last couple days, and it's supposed to continue kind of into the weekend and through the weekend as well. So I wasn't sure last night and yesterday if we were going to be able to do this river or not because of this rains. However, the rains from yesterday, a good bit of rains kind of avoided the Roanoke, Altavista kind of area. So the water level since yesterday at this time has actually come down just slightly, which is actually probably a good thing. So expecting a good bit of rain tomorrow and maybe some scattered today and some more Sunday. So we're definitely going to get some more rain, but to start the trip, it looks like this area avoided kind of the heavier rains, which the ones that really make the waters rise. So in this case, that's a good thing because we should be able to get this trip in. Here on the footsteps of the Staunton River, look who just arrived. Yukon Jack, everybody. Yukon Jack.
Here we are. How you doing, bro?
Good, how you doing?
Good, good.
It's actually really warm out here. Like,
you're kidding.
Like, it's actually, I'm sweating.
I was loading the boat up this morning and stuff, I was sweating. I had to go put my shorts on. That was too hot.
We have Mitch here.
How are you, bro?
Good. How are you doing?
Good, man.
Good. We also have, making his kayak camping debut, Larry. How you doing, Larry?
Good.
Good. So
happy to be here.
We're excited. We're excited to get you out there and show you what it's all about.
Just keep me dry.
Well, a lot of staying dry is going to be on you, buddy, not on us. But we're going to help you along the way for sure. Super. No, actually, he's on time. We got Mr. Anthony joining us, River Jim. Is this your 49th consecutive month? 49. Almost to 50.
Yeah.
So that is awesome. But looking at my boat, it looks like I've done overkilled the preparing for this trip. And leading up to the trip, it was raining. Just enough of an annoying rain, so I didn't want to go really, get everything perfect how I wanted it. So at the last minute last night, I was like, oh, let's forget it. I'm just gonna bring a big deck bag, dry deck bag, and just gonna throw whatever in it. So that's what I did. So on the back, I got a big deck bag. I think it's 30 liters, maybe 40. I got my dry suit in it because I don't need it today. And I also got Mitch's dry suit in it. And I got the drone, if I get a chance to get the drone out. That's in there too, so. And some other stuff. So yeah, definitely looks like I'm over prepared, but hey, let's do it. So just arriving for the shuttle, and look who is helping us out for the shuttle. What's up? Hey, I got stuff all in my pockets here. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So I got in the boat here and put in the water, and forgot to put my hat on. So I just assumed I was going to need my my beanie because of the rain, my waterproof beanie. I thought I was going to need that the whole time, but not right now. So special shout out and thank you to Michael Hatcher for helping with this shuttle. So we have all our boats at the takeout, so we do not
Thank you.
have to worry about shuttling after. So that's gonna be pretty nice. So got the hat. Can't put it on right, but I got it. So we got Larry there helping Jack get his skirt on.
Stop trying to push forward. Thank you.
River Jim there, getting ready to put in for the 49th consecutive month. How cool is that?
Ready?
Thanks, Hatcher.
Thanks, Mike. Thank you. Take care.
It is about 12:50 time that we put in. Sun sets about a little after 5:30, I think. We might have enough sunlight till close to 6. So we're gonna try to put in some miles here before we start looking for camp. So we come around the first bend and we can see and hear running water. So that's pretty exciting. Kind of looks like you can run anywhere. Looks like the bigger is in the center of the river, which is where I'm going to go. Towards the more white. Probably the best run. I know. I'm just thinking maybe I should have put my dry suit on.
Nice way to start out.
I know. I'm thinking, man, maybe I should have worn my dry suit. It did feel refreshing though.
Yeah.
So we're still pretty early, really early in this adventure we got going on here, and probably about 1.5 miles or so in. We had that fun rapid right out of the get-go, and good current. I mean, our moving average is 4 miles an hour, which is pretty dang solid. I mean, it's not Yukon solid, but it's Staunton River solid. Staunton River, Staunton River, Roanoke River. Where am I? I don't know. I'm on a river. It's cool. We're paddling. We're gonna do some camping. Is it the Staunton or the Stanton? It's the Stanton.
Staunton, Virginia is actually up in the Shenandoahs.
Okay.
More of the western end.
Cool.
I don't know why they call it Staunton. And a lot of people call this the Roanoke River.
Yeah, because it is.
But yeah, there's like 3 or 4.
So Anthony says this is the Staunton River. So I wasn't sure if it's pronounced Stanton or Staunton. He says it's Stanton, and he has some local ties here. So that's what we're going to go with. Our left here is the big confluence with the Big Otter River. So let's go see if we can find some big otters. Well, maybe not. but nonetheless, it is the Big Otter River, so not a small river. So the Staunton here getting a pretty decent sized river. It's kind of weird to have sun because all we've had is rain for days. Rain and cloudy and cold. So I have this listed as a rapid question mark up here. It definitely appears to be a rapid, though I can't tell where necessarily. I've seen some white on both sides, but it sounds big. But it could just be because it spreads the whole river. Picked up speed going down that chute there. That was fun. And Larry just got through it, so everyone got through it. So that's good. That was a good rapid. It looked good where I went, or even left side of that little split off island there. Looked good either side. Oh no, we're still moving, paddling just there, still 4.7, which means we're still carrying a pretty good pace. 4.9, 5. So, a little bit of an update. We are about 8 miles into this trip. That's going straight line off of Google Earth mileage. And so far, it's only taken us about 2 hours. So, we're averaging about 4 miles an hour, which is pretty dang good. So, making great time. So, we haven't seen anywhere that we could get out to potentially look for camp yet, though we're not going to get out yet anyway. So we're sort of hoping that changes. I did see something actually in like the first mile that would have worked, which obviously we weren't going to set up camp, you know, after just a mile. Yeah, but we are making really good time. Good current, good pace. The levels today we put in was a little over 6 feet. Minimum for the Staunton is around, I think it's around 4.5, give or take, somewhere in there. I'm not exactly sure. We got plenty more than minimum. Honestly, I'd be kind of fine if we had a little more water. But it's pretty good the way it is. We're just paddling, having some good conversations, and making our way downstream. So we are coming up here. This is going to be about the 9.5 mile marker of the day. And there's an island up here we haven't seen anywhere to camp. So we're really hoping this island, somewhere on this island is suitable. Have no idea. If not, well, we really only have one choice. So, but if not, we're just going to keep paddling. A little after 3 o'clock, so you know we still have 2.5 hours of daylight. A lot of times islands, you'll be able to find a place on the thinner channel side will often have a slope not so steep, or a beach where you can get out at, or the back side of the island. Not always, certainly not always, but that's kind of what I look for. And this is below a rock cliff and below the railroad track, so this could be something. No, it's sand.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
It's the sand, right? Well,
Can you see around the corner over there? What's that look like?
no, but you might even be able to get on this island too, but it's steeper, but you could do it. I think we got a couple places we need to look at. I'm gonna go down there a little bit. We can definitely get out here.
Yeah.
Look at that pile of wood. That's just insane. I want to see around this corner. So we may have found 2 different options here. Potentially could work. We can get on this island, we think, here. But I'm just going around this corner to see if there might be a better spot. Yeah. I'm not even sure we can get through down there. Yeah. But it's definitely not as good as this. So if there's any option, this is it. Do you want to look at this island and I'll go down and look at that other place that we just went past?
Oh, on the right over there?
Yeah. All right, we just go backwards. All right, so we're just floating off of this island we just checked out, and it's gonna be a no-go. It's something, if it was, you know, 9 o'clock and already been dark for 3 hours, I think we would make it work. But we're supposed to have some rain, and it goes to a kind of like a second shelf. Like the first shelf is right at the water. It goes to a second shelf, and the second shelf is muddy. I'm dipping probably 3-4 inches into it, and if we get rain tonight, it's just going to be awful, just awful tomorrow. So we're thinking we don't want to deal with that if we can avoid it. So even though we have made all the miles we want to make and we need to make today, we just that's the first place we'll be able to get out in 9 miles. We just don't like it, man. We just don't like it. So we're going to keep going down river and see if we can find something else that'll work for us. So it looks like we might have found a potential here. What? Huh? How do you even get here? How do you get here? The train track is right there. This just doesn't even make sense to me why there's a takeout here. My mind is blown. Their train track is right here, and there's like a takeout, like a nice takeout. So we're seeing if maybe we can camp here. It's like a nice takeout. Like, I don't think it's muddy. There's pretty good current right here. I know. That's why it's kind of fun.
You don't know.
There's like, I don't know. So sort of looking up here at this takeout to the right is where the trees are.
Watch your leg. Watch your leg.
So that's what sort of I'm thinking might work. I bet this area, this little side access here, I bet gets pretty busy in the summertime. There's a rope swing right behind me.
Sounds fair. I'll sleep in my booth.
You guys take your time. I'm good right now.
Well, before we get too carried away, I want a second opinion. You might hop right back in.
Well,
Oh, be careful, man.
be careful.
After it starts.
Just so you know, that would have been on camera. I just want you to know that. That would not have been pleasant, though. That would have hurt. You don't? Describe it to me.
A lot of underbrush, trees way apart, not enough trees, and lots of mud.
Okay. I don't like the sound of mud.
This is calling my boat.
Oh, Anthony has a tree attached to him.
We can get attacked by a tree.
I'm gone fishing. And found a tree.
Oh, this is
So this campsite is not going to work. Unfortunately, they get up there, it's muddy, there's briars, and there's just not good trees, so you put those together, it's not going to work. But it is a good tent site. None of us have tents, so it's not for us. So I was able to successfully change all my batteries from the boat without getting out, so that is pretty exciting. It becomes scary because the camera over my shoulder is a GoPro 8, and the GoPro 8 has a detachable door. If you have one of those, you understand. So it's very scary because you don't want the door to unattach as you're trying to replace the battery, because in that case I'll be down a door and I don't have a replacement. So yeah, but luckily I was able to do it from here and the door stayed attached. I was very careful, and we're good to go downriver. So so yeah, that's a little bit of I guess behind the scenes of you know, bringing power to the batteries. Yeah.
Well, the banks are getting shorter.
It's getting better. That's almost doable. Not quite. There's this one. Those trees, looks like a ton of thin trees that's going to be really hard to work around. But I see a spot there on the left that kind of looks like a grassy knoll. Like just past this cluster up here. Where'd Mitch go? This is what I'm seeing.
I got a feeling like there's a good spot down here. I don't know why.
Well, it's a great spot, but you can't only get maybe.
No, down here. Oh, down there.
Oh, because there's a nice beach right here.
Oh,
Yeah. But some of these trees need to make work too. We might even need to split up, do a couple down there and some over here. But I'm gonna see. So you guys missed that. Jack was over there just trying to get in position to get on this beach that we found down there. And he lost his paddle. His paddle got stuck on shore. So I went and ran to his paddle, and then I threw it to him. So all was saved, all was good. He got his paddle back. Anyway, we may have found a place. So first step coming up onto shore here is it's two-sided. So there's this side, and I found two spots we can hang from a tree. There is a third location, which is from that tree to either that tree or that tree, but we can't do that because of a giant widowmaker right above it. But there is a spot down there and a spot right here that you can hang. So I'm gonna kind of get with them and see what they think. So Anthony, he's pretty he's thinking he may just go underneath the widowmaker. It's up there pretty securely, but it's still something you don't necessarily want to be under. And I like a spot down there that I will probably take. So I'm just gonna walk over here to this camp area and see what they got going on. So it's nice and open over here. Really freaking cool, actually. I love it over here. Let's just kind of see what they're thinking about. Do you guys find spots over here?
Yeah.
Well, I think
Everything's got poison ivy on it. Or
Yeah.
oak or whatever it is.
I think Anthony and I found a spot over there we can take over there.
Pardon?
I think Anthony and I found a spot over there we can take.
Okay.
So that only leaves three
Yeah.
people. We found 3 spots where we can get over there as well.
Oh, three over there?
Yeah, so there's basically 3 there, 3 here. Right. We made it! What I got going on here is not very good. I cannot find my tent stakes. I thought I brought them. Maybe I'll find them still, but they're not where I normally put them, so that's not really a good sign. So anyway, I got a tight little area here, so I'm just working the best I can with it. It may rain tonight, so because of that, I'm giving myself plenty of room to do stuff under here if I need to. And I'm kind of short on paracord. Actually, I do have a whole big thing of paracord. I don't really want to cut it open if I don't have to. Yeah, not really amazing. But I have the bases set up, so that's good. This is the first time I've actually camped with a tent or with a hammock. And since probably last June, so it's been, I kind of forget what I'm doing. You gotta come in together.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That look kind of right.
So I have a lot of trees in this little area, so it's good to have stuff to kind of tie to. I don't have to rely on all my paracord to do it. Like this one here is going straight to the tree. I'm just wondering if it rains. I don't want it to catch on here, so I probably need to do another, you know, something like this, something tight. It can even go up high. It doesn't have to go down low, just so the rain goes off. So that's sort of what I'm thinking about right now. So that's probably what I'm going to work on. So it's not pretty, folks, but it's going to work. So I will have plenty of room to sit under there if it's raining, and I have a nice slope. I got this going real tight to this little tree, and then I have another one down here going straight to the ground. So I got plenty of slope on that for that water, to go off of it, and should be able to stay dry. So I don't think I'm gonna set up the second tarp. I just don't see a great location for it, so hopefully it doesn't really rain.
I wish I brought my. No. Just be careful of